George, can you talk about the break? In the back of your mind, you say, hey, this is going to stick. It seemed like you had a really strong group that you were out there with today. And tell us a little bit about the course, which obviously was brutal.
Excuse me. Yeah, the course was probably the hardest stage of the Tour of California up until now. And I saw early on that from kilometer zero that there was some strong guys trying to get away, and got away with Andy Schleck and Jakob and some good guys in the break. Unfortunately, two guys weren't working too much because they had team obligations, which is totally understandable, but in a course like that, you really needed everybody getting full gas. It was just relentless with the wind and the climbs all day. It was slow torture out there, very difficult.
Questions?
Tell me a little bit about the wind. I know when you got to the Cajon Pass, it was just howling crosswind. Did you?
Yeah, the wind was coming from all different directions today. Crosswind and headwinds and tailwinds. Yeah, so it was just made for the elements even harder than just the course.
But did you know that there was attacks coming from the top and behind on that second to last KOM? I know that there was something over race radio that you had attacked after the sprint.
Yeah, well, actually, Andy Schleck put a really hard pace up that climb, and I saw that some people were kind of struggling, as was I. But I just decided to test out the group a bit, and then I took it easier on the next climb, and those guys caught back up. But I definitely felt like I was the strongest guy in that group. Unfortunately, we didn't make it.
Let's get two more questions for George, and then I'll turn it over to Peter and Nick. Go ahead.
George, you were wearing the most courageous jersey in on the podium. How important is that for you and for the team here?
Well, it's important for me just because I've been affiliated with Breakaway from Cancer now for 5 years, and I think it's a wonderful cause. I think the fact that Amgen backs this cause, what Amgen does for cycling in America is unprecedented in the history of our sport, and then for them to also give back to such a great cause like the Breakaway from Cancer and allow me to be their spokesperson makes me feel very honored. So to be able to wear it on the hardest stage of the Tour of California is special.
Question for George.
George, I asked Roy the same thing. It may be hard because Michael's sitting right next to you, but I'd ask you if you've seen Zabriskie, you've seen Levi, you've obviously seen Michael out on the roads. It looks like it's going to come down to 3 of them tomorrow. You got a prediction for us?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Some commentary?
I know, I'm not sure about Levi. I haven't really talked to him that much just because the race has been crazy, but I know both these guys. Well, Michael's been having, in my opinion, his best year to date. Even today you could see at the finish, he pretty much let it out from 300 or 400 meters to go on an uphill headwind finish, which is a testament of how strong he is. In Dave's obviously riding great as well, so it's going to be an interesting battle.
Hey George, thanks for your time today.